lies in the cold ground, while the other half looks out over the landscape. With my free eye, I watch the snow fall quietly on the roads and the school grounds. This is the first real decision I've made all day. In fact, the first decision I've made in a long time. I could have finished that lab report any time since receiving the assignment 2 weeks ago. All I had to do was write in plain, clear language about a physics experiment. But my fierce procrastination has led me to this, and now I have to lie with my entire body so that I can be excused from turning in the assignment. It is the only way to not get kicked out of school. The longer I lie in the snow, the more I know that I have to commit to the lie that I have set in motion and make it as real as possible. If I am caught lying, I'll be expelled. And if I give up on this and walk into my bedroom and go about my routine as if everything were normal, I'll be marked as having not done the assignment. I'll fail the class and be expelled. Then I would be forced to live somewhere else. But where? I would either have to move to Mom's temporary living situation in Boston, or to my parents' old apartment in Paris, where Dad now lives with his new girlfriend. It was foolish of me to become attached to this school, to start thinking of it as my home. Even my parents' homes are temporary and conditional. How could a boarding school offer any more permanence? In fact, what am I even thinking? Everything is temporary, everything is conditional, and there is no permanence. Still, it would be lovely to live somewhere where I don't have to think about leaving it so soon. At least I still have the freedom to stop wherever I want. I can stop anywhere, and no one can do anything about it. Joseph Beuys is an artist who can sculpt anything out of any material, including the biographical details of his life. He served in the military as a bomber and survived a crash landing in the snow, but no one can know for certain whether his claim is true when he says that he was rescued by a nomadic tribe and healed with animal fat and felt. materials that would become important to him as an artist. When Boyce talks about his crash landing in the snow, he changes small details every time, shaping the story. The fact that Boyce can make up aspects of his own biography and call it a form of sculpture is at once infuriating and seductive. I fantasize that I hand in a blank page to science class tomorrow and tell the entire class that although I was asked for a lab report, I have provided something much more valuable, a conceptual sculpture. My sculpture, which is titled The Most Accurate Lab Report in the World, refuses to provide easy answers. Instead, it poses existential questions. The page is empty, because life itself is empty, empty of meaning, while being full of disappointment and absence, an absence represented by the blankness of the page. What we have lost in the lab report that could have been has been found in the conceptual sculpture that is, which I present to you now, full of mystery and unlimited potential.